All right, welcome to class, everybody. This is your whiteboard at the front of the room, and it tells you that as soon as you walk in, you need to grab your notebooks, and you have a tip-off, and your tip-off is to watch the video and complete the chart within your notebook. Well, you need to understand what this chart is, and so I'm going to walk you through this. All right, over here on the board, you need to draw this within your notebook. So this will be your tip-off for the day. Here we go. I'll zoom out for you so you can see the whole thing. All right, yesterday you learned about 4 different people within the European medieval times timeline. All right, the first 4. The first one was Clovis and the Franks. The second one was Gregory the First. The third one was Charles Martel. And the last one was Charlemagne. We went over all 4 of those, and you should have had some sort of notes over each of those. So I want you to do a grid. It should be a 5 by 5 grid. In the top left-hand corner, just put the date and put tip off. Along the side, you're going to write those 4 guys down. And then along the top, within the 4 other boxes, you're going to write what you know, the presentation 1 through 10, poster 1 through 10, and then a final test grade 0 through 100. I want you to tell me what you thought. So on the first column, which would be this one right here, what you know, I want you to tell me what you know about Clovis, what you know about Gregory, what you know about Charles Martel, and what you know about Charlemagne. In the second column, I want you to give the presentation that were given over each of these guys a 1 through 10. If you thought they did a great job on presenting their information, I want you to give them a 10. If you think they did okay, give them a 5. If you don't think they did a very good job at all, give them a 1. Okay? The next grade is going to be over the actual poster itself. If you think their poster over Clovis and the Franks is fantastic and the best one that's on the wall, you can go ahead and give them a 10. If you think that they did not put much effort into this poster, only give them a 1. And then finally, you're going to give me an overall grade, what you think they deserve for their test grade, 0 through 100. If over the last 3 days you don't think that they've put in enough work, feel free to give them as low a grade as you want. If you think, judging by the poster and the presentation, that this group or this pair spent a lot of time and a lot of effort on this poster, tell me what grade you think they deserve. All right, this is not going to be their actual grade, but I will take into consideration what the class thought of their presentation and their test grade. I'm not going to share these with anybody. It's only going to be for me to see. But this whole grid needs to be what you actually complete first today. All right, there are, again, it's a 5 by 5 grid. Along the side, you're going to list the people you did yesterday. And along the top, you're going to write out those 4 things that you're actually going to find out. Again, at the back of the room, you've got Clovis. First period's Clovis. Second period, actually, I'm sorry. This is second period. This is actually 6th period. Then you have first period. And then along the bottom of the wall, you have 4th period. Those are the Clovises, all right? 7th period is over on the far wall over there by the map, all right? There's that timeline for 7th period. They just didn't fit on the wall. Then, again, for 2nd period, there's Gregory the First, all right? There is 6th period's Gregory the First. Here is first period's Gregory the First, and then you have 4th period's Gregory the First. Okay, up at the top, you have Charles Martel. Again, this is 2nd period. This is 6th period. This is 1st period. And this is 4th period. All right, and then again on Charlemagne, you have 2nd period. All right, then you have 6th period. Then you have 1st period. And then you have 6th period. Excuse me, this one is 4th period. All right? All right, then over here, these are 7th period, so sorry for everybody else having to watch this video. But 7th period, doing this just for you, all right? There are your posters, okay? Charlemagne, there's Charles Martel, there's Gregory the Great, and there's Clovis and the Franks. So you can compare each of those. You can compare each of those and tell me what you thought about each one on here. Just do your class period. Just do your class period. Compare them. All right? Again, fourth period, since you're at the bottom, I'll go ahead and do this so you can look at them one more time. Again, you can compare to the other classes. Let me know how well you think they did compared to the rest of the classes. All right? Good. This is first period. Excuse me. Yeah, this is first. Good. Good. Sixth. Good. All right. So there you go. So now you have a job to do for the beginning of class. Get that done, and we'll talk here in a second about the rest of the timeline.